Hey guys, welcome to our channel RV for 4.
I'm Ericka.
My name is Joaquin. Today, we're going to talk about how was our experience doing the RV online shopping.
So if you've never bought anything online, just like we did, like we said, this was our first experience buying something online. We're going to give you guys a few pointers of what we learned about the whole process.
Yes.
And things that we think maybe would be good for you guys to know ahead of time before you go and do the same. So the first thing that we learned was using the website is a lot of help beforehand, because you can check out the RVs online, you can check out the floor plan online, you can take your time, no one's rushing you, and some of them offer very interactive floor plan. And also having the fact that in some of the websites, there is actually someone online that you can chat with if you have any questions.
The point number 2, and the benefit, second benefit that we believe was very helpful is how you feel, because it was online. You feel like it was a one-on-one kind of help.
Yeah, and the guy that we had, the sales rep that we had, he was very, very helpful.
Very
in
helpful.
The sense that he would tell us, hey, these are the options, are you wanting to look at this? Are you willing to go see this? He did send us a video of the one that we chose.
Exactly.
So that was also, one benefit of going online and doing this online. So yeah, definitely the one-on-one help, because you're not rushing, they're not rushing, most, because of the pandemic, the sales rep and the financial advisor that we had were both working from home.
Yes.
So we were basically their only client at that time, so it was very, very convenient.
I feel like it was also like a very personal relationship, just because even though he was out of state, actually, he make you feel like he actually worked for the dealer here in Florida.
Right.
But I'm gonna share something with you guys. We couldn't wait, and we couldn't hold it any longer. We went ourselves to see the unit in Ocala. We couldn't wait, man.
Which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to do, especially if you're going to be full-timing in this.
Yes.
You want to make sure that it is the right RV and that it is going to fit what you need. So it wasn't a bad idea. It was just that we learned that because another sales rep was helping us on site, they now had to split the commission.
Exactly, which we thought it was a little crazy, but the good thing about that was we was able to see our friend Matt with Matt's RV review out there.
Yeah.
Hey Matt.
Yeah, speaking of time, that is another thing that we did find there is a positive and a negative to that. We did have the time to look, and there was no rush in our end as far as choosing an RV. It's not like we needed an RV right there and then.
Yes.
So which is why the website was so convenient for us, because we had the time to look, and we had the time to discuss, and we had the time to go online and see the videos. But as far as like the time that the whole process took, because it was online, it kind of did drag more than it should have.
Yeah.
Getting a response, like Joaquin was saying, took longer because we had to wait for an answer from one person to another, from the sales guy to the sales manager. So that took a couple of days. Getting a response from the bank also took a couple of days. So as far as time, was a factor in the whole online buying process. If you're not in the rush, then yeah, definitely buying online, great option.
Yes.
If it's something that you need right there and then, that same day, then I would not suggest buying an RV online. So another point that we learned was how fast the paperwork was. When we went to pick up the unit, which was also another point, when we went that day to do the demo, which is what they call the walkthrough.
The walkthrough.
You know, if you're buying a house, it's a walkthrough. If you're buying an RV, it's a demo. So, but what we found was that when we were there to do the demo, it was very quick, because we had previously done everything online. The paperwork was done online.
All the signing, most of the signing was online.
Yeah, everything was done online, so it was pretty quick.
It was actually, and I'm sorry I interrupt there. It was actually quicker to do the paperwork than the walkthrough.
Everything was done online, so we already knew our terms. We already knew what our you know, the payments were, our options was. You know, so everything was flawless as far as that part of the process was concerned. You know, when we did the demo, the walkthrough, we, again, because they had sent us the video of the RV, we kind of knew what we were stepping into. So that was also something else that was very helpful.
But if you and you were a newbie like we were, it's nothing compared to when you actually go see it yourself.
No.
I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, the RV is pretty spacious. We own it right now. I mean, you see the colors, it's nice and light, a lot of windows, beautiful. But when you go see it in person, when you can see yourself, like us, for example, a family of 4, you kind of picture yourself better.
And you know, and it was funny because the first one that we had chosen was not the one that we had taken home. If that makes sense. Like the one that we saw online, that we were like, oh yeah, we really want this one, wasn't the one that we ended up with.
Yes.
Because again, you know, we kind of talked about it. We had the time to say, hey, you know, this one it's much better, and this is what we wanted. You know, so in hindsight, again, if you have the time, then definitely, you know, spend the time to look at the RV and look at and compare, you know, which again is maybe not something that you can do in the dealer, because they might not have that one there. For example, the one that we were looking at was in Tampa, versus the one that we bought was in Ocala.
So another thing I want to add too, and that's also go with time. Make sure you guys have enough time. We wanted to just go on Saturday, pick it up and come back.
And you know, a lot of the dealers, they don't say, you know, hey, you guys can stay over here. You know, because, you know, there's always that insurance in the back of their head. If something happens, it is on their lot, you know.
Yeah.
But we just happened to ask, hey, you know, is there a way that we can stay and test out the RV? Because again, we're driving far. And they were really, you know, accommodating in that matter.
Yeah,
so,
they didn't.
Yeah,
no
it was
problem.
awesome.
They didn't hesitate. They just said, "Yeah, why not?"
It was awesome.
Why not? Yeah.
And again, you know, part of the whole buying experience, you know.
Should we do it again? Buy online?
Mixed feelings about that, because I like the fact that, you know, we had the website and, you know, we can see what the model is, and we can definitely like do a walkthrough through the floor plan. Yes, the paperwork was faster than usual. You know, if we had to do it there, all of the paperwork and all the finance. Would I do the whole thing online again? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we like to just drive and go to visit. I would definitely visit. Do half and half again.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's just the whole paperwork. I mean, to me was just a plus right there.
It is. I think that is maybe the future of RV buying. It should be paperwork. You know, paperless, I guess, would be the word to say it. I think what I missed the most about this experience was having a salesperson there.
Yes.
You know, to kind of walk you through, and you know, and you obviously have questions that you want to be answered there. You don't want to wait for 3 days to get an answer.
Yeah.
You know, which wasn't our case, but it could be.
It could be,
you know?
yeah.
And,
that could be,
yeah.
Right.
So that's one of the things. Maybe, and again, that's why maybe I'm like, maybe not again. You know, because I like that factor of actually having someone there. You know, maybe having everything in the back of the house kind of done beforehand. You know, the paperwork, getting you financed, if you're gonna get financed, getting all that paperwork things done, you know, selecting, you know, all the little things that do take up more time, then probably that would be best to do it online. But then the rest, like you actually going and talking to somebody, I think that should be still person to person.
So guys, don't forget to leave. Please just comment down below. Let us know if we missed any points. Anything that you went through, please just let us know.
Yes.
If you went through the same experience that we did, if you think it was worth it to buy online or in person.
Tell us your stories. What have you learned about buying an RV? Whether it was online like we did due to COVID and all that, or whether you went to the dealer. Was it a similar experience? Let us know.
One thing that we learned from this stay living, and sorry if I kind of stay or get out of the topic, but it's something that, you know, we need to say, and it was the kind of things that you learn in this kind of life. And, you know, one of the things that we wasn't expecting at all is that to meet people like the friends that we have so far. We are very extremely happy with our neighbors. There's no complaint, but there's special people that Chris and Suzanne, if you guys watch this video, I want to say thank you again. I mean, there's no word. I mean, they were able, they saw the situation. We were talking about it. We are very good friends now.
For rides, you know, like taking our old RV over there, bringing, you know, leaving us there, them having to come back home, then the next day coming and picking us up again and driving us down. We are forever. I tell them we are forever thankful.
So yeah, he did that to me on the video where they kind of like record my RV. So I'm just paying back to you, Mr. Gifford. But yeah, this is awesome people, man. We love them, and very good friends that we have become because they're literally our neighbors. So you guys can see this is where we are, and let's give her something to go over there. Guys, there you had it. It was valid points that we just want to share with you guys. Again, I'm gonna leave some video clipped at the end of the video. Just things that you guys didn't see, things that I wasn't really sure if I was gonna put on the video, but it was part of the whole story, the whole experience.
Yep.
And guys, most important,
we'll see you in the next one.
And live the journey.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Bye.
How'd that feel?
A little nervous, nerve-wracking, but I'm good. It was awesome. Thank you so much.
What about you guys?
Good. Yeah, we're fine. We're alive. It's good.
Hey guys, it's a sad time. We have to say goodbye to this trailer that gave us so much memories and good times. So if you remember the iconic, Nana, angel ring or the sky ring, this is a goodbye. But it's gonna be for better goodbye. So, yep. Any words you guys want to say?
We'll miss you. We'll miss it. We'll miss it. This was our first RV. It was our first experience in the RV lifestyle, and we learned a lot in the 6-8 months that we were here.
That we were here, yeah, 6 months.
Yeah, so we're gonna miss Autumn. That's what I called her. So we're gonna miss her a lot, but we are super excited
Oh yeah,
with our
new RV. Yeah. So guys, let's wish luck to this RV to end up in a good hand, and they can take proudly and have a good one. Till next time, guys. Love you all.